It is often said that the power of gratitude can unlock the door to a new reality. But how can we break free from our past and use gratitude to create positive change in our lives? In this video, we will explore the power of gratitude and how it can be used to break the habit of living in the past and create a new reality. We will look at how we can break our habits, unleash our inner potential, reprogram our bodies, understand synchronicity, break our stress addiction, practice gratitude, and harness positive thinking for habitual transformation. Finally, we will explore the power of believing in the future and harnessing vibrant visions for the future. By the end of this video, you should have an understanding of how gratitude can be used to create lasting positive change in your life. Habits are tricky things. They can be hard to break, and they often lead to predictable and unsatisfying outcomes. However, by understanding how our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are closely intertwined, we can break free from habits that keep us stuck in familiar patterns. Our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors form a loop that determines our state of being. On average, we have around 70 thoughts in one day, most of which go unnoticed. Repeating the same thoughts often keeps us stuck in familiar patterns if we don't become aware of them. To break free from these habits requires consciousness and energy to make different choices than those made before. This is why it's so important to become aware of our thoughts as they're happening. This is also known as mindfulness meditation. Becoming aware of our thoughts allows us to identify the patterns that keep us stuck and then resist them when they reappear by changing the way we think about them. Breaking a habit isn't easy, but it's worth it if it leads to emotional satisfaction or stimulation before instead of after. For example, say you're addicted to heroin, and heroin addiction has led you to repeated cycles of relapse and relapse prevention techniques such as cold turkey quitting, cold turkey cut. Once you've successfully broken your habit, which may take many attempts, what will happen next is crucial. You'll need to maintain your new behavior for an extended period in order for the changes implemented during breaking the habit process. Example, learning new coping mechanisms, not just work, but stick. This means staying mindful not only while engaging in the behavior you've changed, using less heroin, but also during moments when old cravings may arise naturally or unexpectedly. Example, during stress or boredom. In other words, long-term change requires ongoing effort, but once again, the rewards are immense. Freedom from cravings, increased physical health, more fulfilling relationships, more fulfilling work, etc. We all have the capability to do incredible things. The key is to find the motivation and energy to make a change and start experiencing the life that you want. Every person has done something incredible in their life, and it all begins with making a decision. By understanding this principle, you can unlock your potential and achieve success in your personal development journey. Every decision carries an energy that is greater than existing cognitive or emotional conditioning. This decision energy can be used to create new memories and experiences that are powerful enough to change your life for the better. To achieve successful transformation, one must combine clear intention of a new possibility with an elevated emotion such as inspiration, passion, or invincibility. Through practice and repetition, these emotions can be recreated in our brains and bodies when making decisions for lasting change and progress in personal development. So what are you waiting for? Start making transformative decisions today. Most of us know that our thoughts and emotions have an impact on our physical health. For example, stress can increase the risk of heart disease, and negative emotions like anger or guilt can lead to weight gain. However, did you know that our thoughts and emotions also create energetic vibrations that are stored in our body? These vibrations determine how healthy we are and how our body responds to different situations. In fact, these vibrations can even be used to heal ourselves from illness. By introducing elevated positive emotions like gratitude or love into our lives, we can reprogram our body with long-term memories of hope and appreciation. This is why it is so important to maintain a consistent, coherent beat with the heart. This produces a magnetic field up to 3 meters wide. When the brain and heart work together in coherence, it sends out a directive into the quantum field that communicates to draw experiences back to us. This is how we access information subconsciously, through frequency. When we're constantly surrounded by positive energy, it has a powerful effect on both your mind and your body. So, if you're looking for ways to improve your well-being, look no further than frequency therapy. When you start to experience synchronicities, serendipities, and coincidences in your life, it shifts your belief that you are the creator of your own destiny from one of a victim. This is because when you start to experience these things, you begin to see that the universe is conspiring on your behalf. Rather than being a passive participant in your own life, you become an active creator. As we explained in our video on stress hormones in the brain, when we are feeling stressed out by events outside our control, our body releases stress hormones into our bloodstream. These hormones cause us to focus on things outside our control instead of what we can do to make changes ourselves. In other words, when we're under pressure, we tend to focus on the negative rather than the positive. This focus on the negative can have destructive consequences for our mental and physical health. For example, research has shown that stress hormones can cause us to make mistakes while performing tasks at work or during school, even if those tasks aren't that important. This is because when we're stressed out, our brains become incoherent, which basically means they don't work as well as they should. Fortunately, there's something that you can do about all of this. Try not to push down those feelings of stress too quickly. Instead, allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with stress, arousal, and then use them as motivation for action. When you do this correctly, you will be able to take advantage of synchronicities and serendipities by using them as stepping stones towards your own destiny. Most people spend 70% of their lives living in a state of survival and stress, leading to detrimental physical health effects. This state of mind can have a huge impact on our mental and emotional health, as well as our relationships. When we're constantly in a state of stress, it's difficult to think clearly or make wise decisions. Survival mode often leads us to make impulsive decisions that can have long-term consequences. Fortunately, there is a way out. By learning how to break our stress addiction and cultivate an abundant mindset, we can begin to see the world in a different light. Rather than always being focused on survival mode, we can start to see the world as an opportunity instead. When we live in this way, we are less likely to be stressed or anxious, which has positive physical health effects, and more likely to find joy in the little things that life offers us. To achieve this change, it is important to understand what's causing our stress addiction in the first place. Most people spend 70% of their lives living in a state of survival and stress, leading to detrimental physical health effects such as poor sleep quality and weight gain. The rush that comes with feeling arousal can be addictive for many, but it is important to learn how to break this addiction from those hormones. Looking back on your past with wisdom and understanding allows you to see the lessons behind experiences, allowing you to move forward unburdened by emotions attached to the past. Gratitude is something that we should all be practicing more of. Not only does it make us happier, but it has a host of other benefits that extend to our immune system. When we feel gratitude for our current situation, future events become much easier to handle because we are already emotionally prepared for them. Further in this video, we will outline the different benefits of gratitude and discuss how you can start practicing it today. First and foremost, when we feel grateful for our future, it becomes a reality due to the emotions we're experiencing before the event actually occurs. This is why gratitude is such an important emotion. It triggers positive change before anything actually happens. When you practice gratitude regularly, your immune system becomes stronger by up to 50. This increased strength comes from the production of T cells and immunoglobulins, which act as natural protection for cells and immunity when exposed to external elements. As a result of this heightened energy, people become more accepting and surrender only to thoughts equal in emotional state as their own general state, e.g., fear. This increased acceptance leads to a sense of well-being, which in turn supports healthier physical health overall. Practice gratitude every day and see how it transforms your life for the better. There's a reason that positive emotions are so often associated with change. Emotions like fear and anxiety cause us to accept and believe information without question. This is why it's so important to have an elevated emotion like gratitude when you're looking to make a change in your life. Research has shown that having greater brain coherence can help make your brain work better and improve your overall efficiency. In other words, when your brain is working together as a cohesive unit, you're more likely to be successful in achieving your goals. So how do you achieve greater brain coherence? It may not be easy for some people, but cultivating positive emotions is essential for growth and change. Experiencing joy or freedom may be difficult for some people if the experience hasn't happened yet. However, cultivating positive emotions is essential for growth and change. When you find yourself stuck or struggling, remember to keep your focus on the things that are important to you, whether it's the memories of happy times or the goals that you've set for yourself. With practice, cultivating positive emotion will become easier and more rewarding. Just like everything else in life, habitual transformation is a process by which we change our habits and behaviors in order to improve our lives. It can be difficult to make major changes, but it is possible with the right mindset and approach. When we condition our emotions before an event happens, it becomes less powerful and more manageable. By doing this, we increase the chance of success while avoiding common struggles that come with habitual transformation. When it comes to breaking a habit, living by cause and effect is key. This means that we should focus on what we can control rather than what we cannot. By accepting that some things in life are out of our hands, we free ourselves up to focus on the things that are within our control. This allows us to take action and create positive change for ourselves. It's also important to stop telling the story of our past in order to build a vision and narrative for our future. Our past defines us in a way, but it's not who we are today or who we will be tomorrow. When faced with difficult times or negative experiences, focus on feeling worthy and abundant, as these feelings generate energy that can bring forth wealth into your life. If you're struggling emotionally, remember that you are not alone. There are many people out there who have faced similar challenges before you and emerged victorious. So lace up your boots. Habit transformation awaits. Our lives are full of emotions, both good and bad. Some of these emotions, such as anger, jealousy, and sadness, can lead to negative states of being. For example, when we're in a state of anger, we tend to see the world in a negative light. This restricts our ability to think objectively and make rational decisions. Similarly, if we're feeling jealous or sad, those feelings will also color our perceptions. The problem is that most people are unknowingly conditioning their bodies to remain in the past instead of moving into unknown territory such as the present moment. We do this by associating certain images and emotions with particular memories. For example, when we were younger, our parents may have told us that it was important not to cry because it would make us look weak or scared. As a result, we may have ended up feeling scared or ashamed whenever something made us cry as an adult, even if that event happened years ago. Fortunately, there is a way out of this situation. By believing in the future and focusing on what's possible rather than on what's been experienced in the past or present, we can liberate energy from our negative states and move towards positive states of being. This is because we have nothing to look forward to other than what can be imagined existing in our future lives. Provided that we believe in it, Neuroscience research supports that one's brain has literally changed when enough thought is put towards envisioned events happening in the future, allowing us to manifest your dreams into reality. The future is an exciting place, and it's possible to select a new possibility for the future and emotionally embrace it, even before its completion. By focusing on a vision for the future that is full of joy, gratitude, and other positive emotions, one's body will shift accordingly. The more one thinks about their desired future with joy, gratitude, and other positive feelings, the more their body will shift accordingly. This allows you to start feeling the energy of that future, something that can help you stay focused on your goals. To reverse this effect, people should focus on vibrant visions for their future and preoccupy themselves with that thought. This visualization helps create a snapshot memory in our brains, which can lead us to stay focused on that vision. Focusing clearly on your desired vision allows you to start feeling the energy of that future. Stronger emotions associated with visions help pay attention to those dreams, thereby creating powerful memories. Achieving these goals requires coherence between thoughts and emotions, so they are aligned towards achieving success. We are concluding our video here. But before going, we would like to summarize the things we discussed. The power of gratitude can be used to break the habit of living in the past and create a new reality. We have explored how we can break our habits, unleash our inner potential, reprogram our bodies, understand synchronicity, break our stress addiction, practice gratitude, and harness positive thinking for habitual transformation. By understanding these principles and using them to make decisions that are rooted in positive emotions such as gratitude or love, we can unlock our potential for lasting change. So, take action now. Start making transformative decisions today and experience the life you want. Thanks each one of you for watching this video till the end. God bless you all.